Yo, what's good? What's good? It's TikTok, you don't stop. And Sass Tapcourt TV. And I had a guy that I know was on my Facebook page. He didn't kind of agree with the Charlie Kirk situation I was talking about. So he hit me in my DMs and he had mad respect. He didn't call me no names or nothing like that. Me and him go way back. He's a good friend of mine. He just didn't agree with what I was saying, and that's called a debate. Okay, that's called debate. So it's respectable, and I'm gonna respond back to him. This is my guy, so we know what we just talking, but it ain't gonna do that to our friendship or nothing like that, because everybody has different opinions. So I'm gonna give him that. Yesterday we was having a discussion with some of my friends and all that kind of stuff like that. Some things get heated, whatever. But we always debate, we always laugh and do all kind of shit. We got mad respect for each other, so it ain't gonna do nothing. It's just a voice of opinion. Okay, so I asked the one because if Charlie Kirk's a racist, it is what it is. And we were talking about, as for him getting hit, was it fair and all that kind of stuff like that. And, everybody got a different opinion about, what was going on. So I asked my one dude, I said, okay, my one boy, he don't like that some of the things with the LGBT. He don't like that. So I said, well, what if Charlie didn't say anything about black folk? Because after he had some issues about Israel, but he definitely go in on the LGBT. He's a straight, Adam and Eve, the biblical text, not Adam and Steve. I believe in the family unit. And, stuff like that. He don't believe in transgenders being in sports, or males being in female sports, or being able to use your bathroom, or you being able to make decisions about your DNA, or maybe alter your body at a young age, or have your parents alter your DNA or your hormones, stuff like that. He don't like none of that. I'm like that too. If you're 18 or 21 and you want to do that type of stuff, that's cool. So I said, well, what if this guy didn't say anything about black people, but everything I said before, as for I don't like that about the LGBT, or being able to parade themselves in front of your kids, stuff like that, or I'm talking about that issue. He said, well, I probably would have to have a drink with I could probably drink a beer with him on that. See, that's that bullshit right there, because he says something. He agrees with him on these points. You know what I'm saying? If a drag queen was at a kid's school and he was reading to your kid, Charlie would come down there and say, well, you call him up or whatever, and he would raise hell on that. He would raise hell about that. But because he said something about your race, now it's a whole different issue. So you could drink a beer with him on that, because you agree with that. Okay? You don't like that. You are also considered racist on that term. I mean, compared to that community, they might say, well, I get in a conversation sometimes with some women and stuff like that. They're like, well, what's wrong with that? People gonna love who they love and all that. I said, there ain't no problem with that. I don't got a problem with your community. What we got a problem with is you pushing your beliefs onto children, but while their mind is at a developing stage, which that should be something they should make later on when they become more of an adult. See you down with that. You down with him on that. But just because he said something about your race, which he might have been talking about more of the hood aspect. Because he got friends. I know he got ABL as a friend. He got Officer Tatum as a friend. He got Candace on. No, you don't got to like everything about him. But you trying to say he just straight down the line, he don't like black people, which he may not. I don't know. People are chameleons and all that. They can do that. But what I'm saying is that when it came to that, this dude said he could drink a beer with him. So I'm talking about, it's more hypocritical to me. You know what I mean? You cool with him on that, but you ain't cool with him on that. When he just voiced the opinion. Then the whole thing is, let's go here. You have a code of conduct. Charlie's code of conduct was debate format. I'm a content creator. If you have a problem with what I'm saying about Israel, about the war, about LGBT, about black people, then you could come to the mic and you could debate me on it. That's called debate format. That's the same way when it's boxing. I don't like this dude. He talking shit. Well, we could take it up in the ring. It's a controlled environment. We're going to use the fisticuffs. You understand? And then there's going to be a referee to make sure it don't get out of line. You had Rampage. They showed Rampage's reaction to when Charlie Kirk got shot. He was like, damn, that's fucked up. Rampage Jackson he has a warrior's mentality. So he still respects you as a warrior on what you stand on, because that he stands toe to toe with people. They could be racist, they could be this, they could be that, or I just might want to beat your ass because I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? It's still a respectable format. So, or you go to the military. Okay, I want to shoot ammunition at the soldiers. You have to sign up for that. And they still have a code of conduct when it comes to the soldier. If you in a war and you grab the soldiers up, you ain't supposed to execute them. You supposed to take them, give them 3 meals or whatever, hot in the cot, keep them somewhere safe. And then when the war is over, you supposed to return those soldiers back home because you playing on the war format. There's still rules of war. When you shoot a dude who is on debate format, that's cowardice. That's what I'm talking about. He still, because you got warriors, they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't like each other, but they still have respect for that warrior. Or you don't conduct warrior type shit on non-debatable platforms. The same way they got in John Wick. Winston says you don't run no goddamn shooting at the Continental. This is Continental grounds. You can't run in here. So if you in debate format, even though it was, because he came out and said, I'm gonna come out to you with my head out there, which was stupid because there's crazy motherfuckers, the people that cheat. You know, he wasn't expecting that, especially probably at the college thing. I'm not saying he's not a racist. I'm saying I'm in debate format. You're not supposed to use artillery on me because I didn't sign up for that. We in the octagon. Okay, I don't like you. We gonna go bare knuckles. That's if it was, you know, whoever on that side and Rampage. See, Rampage's son did that bullshit. The one dude went upside his head with the beer can, which was a prop. He said, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you was in on the wrestling thing. You had the cameras in there. I'm sorry. I apologize to you. I was wrong for that. Rampage's son waited till the dude went into the ring when he's in wrestling mode, fake WF mode, go in there, beat the shit out of him. That's that savage shit. That's the shit we talking about. If you got a problem with somebody, handle it on weird, they want to handle that. If he is octagon, punch him in the mouth. If he's boxing, knock him out. You know what I'm saying? If he's a soldier, shoot him. But if he surrender, take him in. If a dude is debating you, he got a problem with LGBT, he got a problem with Israel, he got a problem with black people, he got a problem with white people, who the fuck got a problem with? You come to him on that format. You don't shoot him. That's what I'm saying. We're not saying if Charlie is racist or not. Yeah, he is. But he is in debate format. If you got my problem with my racial views, come to the mic. See, and that's what I'm trying to say. You got to have respect. This dude I talked to, he respect Charlie on the Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. If he didn't say nothing, but because he said something, probably not even about the black people that I know, that we know, he didn't say nothing about Barack. He didn't say nothing about Candace Owens. He more on like King Vaughn and all them dudes right there. What I told you, that dangerous shit, he don't want to be around dangerous shit. Nobody do. And that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it as that. I didn't say the dude wasn't a racist. I'm saying the format. There's code of conduct. There's warrior code. That's why the National Guard is at these dangerous places, because they don't have any code of conduct. When you're in the dope game, when you're all that, don't shoot at grandma's house because you're up in there. You seen Goodfellas? You know what I'm saying? Joe Pesci's acting up. We ain't gonna take him out at his mama's house. We're gonna run him in the cornfield and whoop him and bury him out there. Code of conduct. You have to have code of conduct on everything. And the warrior code, they respect that. Even if they opposite knowing you and to shoot each other, he said, I respect you because you're a warrior. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying here. Stop trying to turn it into everything like that. We saying, if you want debate format, debate. If you shooting, you shooting. That's where I'm at. I'm at with it. So this is TikTok, you don't stop. Peace, I'm gonna holler back. And I want to just put that out there. But I got mad respect for my dude who came in my DMs and respected me and didn't call me no names or nothing like that. Just want to know why I felt like that. All right, peace, and I'm out.